When I was 13, I started smoking marijuana and drinking. By the time I was 17, I was in complete full-blown addiction, and I was manufacturing meth, and it was very hard.
Back and forth on the streets, just getting high every day. I got high every day. I woke up. That's all I want to do is get high.
What I tried to do is spend a lot of years trying to fix it on my own, trying to stop on my own, and then getting to a place to where I became a functional alcoholic for a little while.
It is a choice to a certain extent, but once you become an addict, it's not a choice. You're chemically dependent, you're physically dependent, emotionally dependent. It becomes, before you get up out of bed in the morning, that's the first thing you think about. It's just a terrible thing to try to get out of, and it's not a choice once you're already in it.
Of course, it progresses, and so it ends up getting worse and worse. And then the loss of jobs starts happening, and then the issues with relationships start happening.
Try to find me a job, not even realizing people notice what you look like. You're not the clean cup that you thought you were. Now the cup's dirty on the inside and out. I was blinded.
Ember was born when I was 19. I got sober for her pregnancy. Then when Ember was 4 months old, I found out I was pregnant again, and I wasn't strong enough at that time. And I did drugs when I was pregnant with Avery. She was born 2 months premature. I still have a lot of shame about that.
Addiction is a symptom of a deeper thing, and we get to try to get with love and counseling and classes and get to those deeper things, that level, so there can be real healing.
You go through a little time, and it's like boom, boom, boom. You do not know where it coming from. Like wind, rain, hitting you at one time, hell coming from this side, and it's tearing my heart apart. It's tearing my mind apart. It's beating my body down. So it is just like being in a hurricane.
No matter what I did, I couldn't win. I ran away from home, I still couldn't win, and it's just like, feels like the weight of the world on top of you. You've got a baby, you've got an alcoholic for a boyfriend, and he's mean, he's abusive, and you got a mother who is sick, and it's just like, and you have no help at all. There's no way out, and you're trapped. That's what it feels like.
I want to go home clean. I want my wife to be proud of me. I want my kids to be proud of me. That's why I want God to be proud of me.
The storm for me was the world. Even though I had lost everything, my daughter wasn't with me, and when I came into the mission, there was a peace there. It was just God's presence, and it was the people around me. I'd never been treated like that. I thought the first thing they were going to do was judge me, but they didn't. They loved on me. And there was peace, and it was shelter from the storm. The storm was the world. The storm had been beating me up for years.
You step through the doors and people just offer support and love.
Number one, they taught me who God is and who to depend on. It taught me how to have a schedule and stability and just to be normal. It taught me how to be a real person.
And my mom and dad might cry because she's done a lot to get us back, and she was trying really hard to learn new things and not do bad things.
When you show them that there are others that love them, that'll come alongside, even if it's just bringing some soap or deodorant, that they see people do that, and they know that people care. It does something to that inner man. It restores and makes new, and that's what we try to do.
It's a place where you can find peace, and it's a place where you can come out of it and have joy. and the peace that surpasses all understanding. And you begin to understand what the difference between joy and happiness is.
So what touches me is you see courage and integrity in the midst of sorrow and brokenness, and you see little boys that are 7 years old be men and heroes, and you get a glimpse of the tragedy in somebody's life, but also the giftings that God's given them to be bigger than the circumstances and bigger than the situation and be giants even in little tiny bodies. And glad that I can work at a place that offers a cup of cold water in Jesus' name.
In this wasteland where I'm living, there is a crack in the door filled with light, and it's all that I need to get by.
The reason why people should give to the Valley Rescue Mission is because they help people, and they help people in this community, people that you see every single day.
God is on my side. Yeah, if God is on my side. Oh, if God is on my side, who can